News Desk is America's News Now.
I have spoken to both families. Well, I mean, I can give you an update. They're devastated. Does that make sense to you?
Of course.
They're devastated. One is no longer with us, and Andrew is fighting for his life. And his parents are unbelievably great people, highly religious people, and they're praying, and they want everybody to pray for Andrew.
Right now, a nation in prayer for National Guardsman Andrew Wolfe, still in the hospital fighting for his life. And thank you for joining us. I'm Jan Jeffcoat. It is Monday, December 1st, and we begin this morning together with some new information we're learning about the investigation of the Afghan suspect accused of that ambush attack on our National Guard troops in the nation's capital. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says they do believe he was radicalized after entering the U.S. under the Biden administration's Afghan refugee program. Well, that's led the White House already to crack down on those programs. As reports show, the Biden administration failed to properly vet and monitor Afghan nationals who entered the U.S. like the suspect in this case. We're going to have the latest on the policy change in a moment. First, though, we want to start at the live desk with Mark Boyle and the latest on the investigation. What have you learned, Mark?
Well, you know, this investigation is still in the very early stages. As for one of those who was shot in this case, still in critical condition. More on that in just a moment. A live look over the nation's capital for you this morning. Right now, it's Andrew Wolfe right here, one of the two West Virginia National Guardsmen who was shot, still in the hospital, critical condition. Law enforcement does believe he will pull through. That is the word this morning. The other Guards member who was shot, Sarah Beckstrom, did not survive her injuries. She was shot in the head several days ago and died a short time later. The president says he has spoken with the families of both victims.
I said, when you're ready, because that's a tough thing, come to the White House. We're going to honor Sarah. And likewise with Andrew, recover or not, we're going to honor her.
As for the suspect, 29-year-old Afghan national Ramanullah Lakhanwal, he is facing a charge of first-degree murder. We broke that story on Friday. New video in this morning. This shows his last known location. This is an apartment building out in Washington State where he lived with his family. U.S. officials have been looking into Lakhanwal's history here. DHS head Kristi Noem, Attorney General Pam Bondi say Lakhanwal was radicalized since coming to the United States under that Biden administration program back in 2021.
This individual's application to be in this country started under the administration of Joe Biden. The information was gathered under the administration of Joe Biden, and the consequences of this horrific shooting and death of Sarah lays directly on the shoulders of Joe Biden and his administration.
Noem says the investigation into Lakhanwal is still ongoing. They are still looking at evidence, processing all the evidence from the scene, so it could take a while. We'll bring you the very latest as we learn new information here at the live desk.